Hello and welcome to Marietta High School. I'm Christopher Uranga alongside Richard Carbajal here for the UPSL Premier Georgia Opener Fall 2024 Potros Football Club versus Georgia Revolution FC. How are you doing today, Richard?
Doing pretty good, Chris. It's a difficult day for football, but I think it's going to be fun nonetheless and a very exciting game to watch.
Yep, as you guys can see on your screen, we got a wet day here today. Hopefully we can avoid some weather delays, but I think it's probably favorable over the alternative where we've avoided the midsummer heat and instead we got a rainy, cloudy day. So I think it's going to be a fun one. Going to be interesting how the weather plays a part, and we'll be back to bring you the action in just a minute. So here we are getting ready for kickoff. There might be a little bit of a delay to kickoff as the referees are still getting ready. They're not on the field. I'm not sure if they have checked in teams or not, but we'll bring you that as we go. While we get ready for teams to line up, we can go ahead and bring you the starting lineups. We'll start with the away team, Georgia Revolution, traveling from McDonough, Georgia, trying to do an improvement from last season. We'll try to get those graphics up on the screen. Give us just a second. They're not showing up for you guys at home. And if they're not showing up, we can still get you that starting lineup, so we'll do the best that we can if they're not showing up on the screen. But we've got Luke Charles starting alongside Lennon Dixon, Lewis Green, Ricardo Martinez, Casey Newman, Junior Odiambo, Okeen Powell, Martin Salcedo, Alike Scarrett, Marley Stevenson, and Joshua Ward in the goal for the Georgia Revolution. For Potros FC, we are going to have the starting line. Let's see if we can get that one up on the screen. We'll see if that one wants to show up for us today. But if not, then we will give you that starting lineup as well. Starting lineup will be Cameron Verona in goal, some familiar faces along the back line with Sebastian Ramirez, Benjamin Uranga, Alan Hernandez, and EJ Okiwere getting his first start in this UPSL season. In the midfield, Spencer Van Buskirk, Jarvis Mattis, Mark Dadinho Bino, and Pedro Valenzuela will be making up the midfield, all returning players from last season's championship. And then up top, Lucas Pegador and Oli Nuegbo will be getting the start. And some new players on the bench. We've got Amar Jonlich as the backup goalkeeper. Aaron Witten returns to the team after a successful NPSL season. Some new players, Evan Greenberg, Jorge Herrera, Nixon Condolo, making up the bench alongside returning player Dante Andre, Jake Sayer, and Win Boonpresser. So a full lineup today for Potros FC. 19 players, 8 subs, 11 starters. First match in this fall season, looking to defend their championship title from the spring season. What are you expecting today, Richard?
I expect the same amount of aggressivity. These guys, I had the pleasure of commentating quite a few games last season, majority of the home, and they never let off the gas. There were some occasions where it was, there were a few games we called in which they started out passive, and it was a little concerning, but always able to push through and get the result that we're looking for. I don't expect anything less for this new team, with the new subs and quite a few returning players. So it's going to be a really fun one to watch. we're definitely going to see with this new coaching strategy what's going to be or how it's going to be, and let's see what this team has to offer with this new coach.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the talking points is going to be the new coach. Coach Ignacio Macis helped to bring Potros FC to their first UPSL title. Wasn't able to return due to other commitments and other opportunities, so he took on a coaching role at Georgia Gwinnett College, so we're excited for him on his next venture. But new coach Dylan Maynard comes in, and he's going to bring his experience with Life University and the Atlanta United Academy to try to help Potros FC continue on the path to glory. It's going to be a very interesting one, but when you look at that starting lineup, see if we can get it on the screen. We were not able to get it earlier. Let's see if we can get it up now. No, still not able to get that one quite on yet. We'll see if we can get that fixed. But let's try this one more time. So unfortunately, not able to get the starting lineup on the screen for you at home. But when you look at the starting lineup, one thing I noticed is every player except for one was a regular starter or got a lot of minutes in that championship season. Not too many changes. A few notable players missing that have left the club or have gone to other opportunities. But the only one in that starting lineup who didn't really get any game time last season was EJ Ohawiri, starting today at left back. But he was a part of the squad. Just didn't get any time on the field during the season. He had an impressive preseason and comes in to the starting lineup today. And then we've also got players like Jake Sayer, who missed the majority of last season through injury. He's back on the bench starting today, but he was a key player last fall, as well as Dante Andre, who took the last season off for personal reasons, and he's back into the team as well. So it's not like a big change in the club, There are some new players who came in, but it's mostly a lot of the same players.
Exactly, and I feel that that's going to speak volumes in the chemistry. The chemistry, these guys know exactly what's going on. They've played with each other, and, we may be seeing a few new names here, but not necessarily new to the club. They practice together, and it's been pretty much the same exact team, obviously, other than the few names that we've said, but it's definitely going to be interesting to see how these boys have grown together, especially with the new coach, and it's going to be a fun one to watch, needless to say.
Yeah, so it feels like a new team, but it's really we're definitely going to see a little bit of different in the style, because every coach has their own style.
Absolutely.
But with the same players, you should definitely expect to see some of that same momentum. Georgia Revolution, on the other hand, started the season off very strong, won their first matches in the spring season, were at the top of the table, were early contenders in the title race, but fell off, I believe it was their last 4 or 5 matches of the season, losing all of them, and then barely squeezing into the playoffs as the lowest seed, and then lost in that first round to Dalton United. So they're going to look to try to turn things around. They came up from Division I last season. They've already got a season under their belt. They're going to have a tough game today against the defending champions of the regular season, but it's interesting that the last game of last season is now the first game of this season. So.
Absolutely, and it's definite. It's a 100% thing that these boys are coming out to play and give it their all as well. I highly anticipate this game to be a difficult one for both sides. There's going to be back and forth, and it's definitely going to boil it down to who's willing to give it more.
Well, referees are finally on the field. Just a couple minutes before kickoff. We'll see. It looks like we probably might be able to kick off on time if we can get the walkout national anthem done. Maybe just a couple minutes delayed. It's currently 6:59. Kickoff is supposed to be at 7. So we'll get things underway in just a second.
Just a very slight rain delay, but I do anticipate being able to start within the next 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes max.
Yeah, first game of the season. Some weather issues, definitely going to be some things that need to get ironed out. We expect to see that across the league, getting back into the swing of things for the players, the referees, the coaches, the management. So definitely going to be some things slow start, but hopefully not on the pitch.
Essentially, everyone's cleaning out the cobwebs and, getting ready for this new season to unfold.
So here we finally get the players walking out Go over the starting lineups one more time in case you were not tuned in earlier. But for Georgia Revolution, they've got Luke Charles, Lennon Dixon, Lewis Green, Ricardo Martinez, Casey Newman, Junior Odiambo. Joshua Ward will be in the goal. Okeen Powell, Martin Salcedo, Alike Scarrett, and Marley Stevenson. And we will get the national anthem playing.
Bluetooth connected.
And we are getting underway. The final handshakes, the final moments before the season begins for both of these teams. Brand new season, last season's results no longer matter. Everything to play for here in the UPSL, going for glory, trying to make it a little bit further every year. Can either of these teams push for silverware? Can they push for playoff spots? Can they push for recognition and trying to get to that next level?
And as we wait for that first whistle, what are you anticipating for this game, Chris?
I think it's going to be, honestly, I think it's going to be a little bit of a slow start.
Yeah.
I think both of these teams had a good preseason. We know that from social media that Georgia Revolution just held tryouts last week. A little bit late to be holding tryouts, right? But 1 week before the season started. So if they did bring any players from that tryouts, they've only had a week to prepare them for this opening match. But looking at the lineup, you know, it's a lot of returning players that have played together for many seasons. It's a really well-experienced team. They didn't get the results they needed last season to really solidify themselves. They did qualify for playoffs, so that they have that going for them. But this will be a chance for them to have a season of experience under their belt and to really try to make a mark playing against the first place team from last season. And for Potros, it's all about defending that title. They had a perfect record here at home last season, 5 wins out of 5 games. This season, they've got 8 home matches, so if they want to keep that record, they're going to have to
play a lot harder this season. Absolutely.
They're going to have to earn it. It's going to be a lot tougher, but also having that home field advantage, being in front of their fans, being at a field that they're really familiar with. They've been playing here for the last few years, and so yeah, it's just going to be a matter of who's going to get that first goal, who's going to get control of this game early. We see Potros has the opening kickoff. Let's see what they can do with it. And kickoff starts. Already getting the ball back to the defense, scanning for options. Here's Oranga. Gets it wide to Ramirez. We're going to try to figure out this lineup. We didn't get positions from Revolution. We got the starting lineup. We're going to figure out who's in what positions as this game goes as best as we can. It's a little bit tough to see the numbers from here in the press box.
With Georgia Revolution opting to get it back to their goalkeeper. Playing out from the back. Running it out wide to number 2. And a good steal there from Hegoror, I believe. But Revolution, no pushover, grabbing that ball right back. Now we have a throw-in for Georgia Revolution. And Georgia Revolution playing heavy off that back line. Very good there. But Potros there in the back, right behind, not allowing the turn. And a long ball sent. But just unable to control the ball there, unfortunately.
So we can see right away, it looks like we can already see Georgia Revolution look like they're set up in a pretty looks like maybe like a 4-2-3-1, a 4-3-3, 2 defensive mids. They've got the tall number 3, that's Green in the midfield there. He's going to definitely be a target for them on set pieces.
We have a throw-in for Potros here. Let's see what they can get off of that. Opting to play it short there, getting it to Benjamin. Oh, and a good pass sent there.
Pegador not able to turn.
But Georgia Revolution defense doing a good job to keep him out of there. And hard work exhibited there from Potros. But once again, Georgia Revolution retrieving that ball, sending it back, and getting to a position of comfort.
A bit of a missed kick there. It's going to be a throw-in from deep.
Dangerous throw-in here for Potros. And it looks like the ref is calling a goal kick for Georgia Revolution.
Oh, you did? I got the ball on the way. You don't remember the rest of it? It was all blur.
A little bit of a slow start here, but both teams doing a great job trying to, apply that pressure, control the ball.
Yeah, a little bit of what we expect being the first minutes of the season. Some new players mixing with some returning players, and they're going to be looking to try to get a rhythm going. It's actually
a great header there from Benjamin Urenga. Playing it back to the defense. Looking for Nwegbo, the Georgia Revolution defender there to head the ball out. Opting to get it back to Verona.
You can see a little bit of a side-by-side in the front with number 11 on Georgia Revolution. That's Martinez stepping up with Salcedo to put a little bit of pressure.
Looking for the wide cross there. Beautiful reception as well.
Yeah, Huweri is going to be one to watch in this game at left back. Normally plays as a defensive midfielder. Didn't get many opportunities last season in that position. Has converted in this preseason to an outside back and gets the start today.
And both teams just fighting for this ball back and forth. Looks like we have a throw-in for Potros. Dadinho there to receive the throw-in. Looking for the pass. Still on the ball. Matt is playing it back, getting it out wide to the left. Opting to play it back to Benjamin Urenga, who finds the right side open, looking for Dadinho. But Dadinho passing the ball to the Georgia Revolution defender.
That's Stevenson on the ball, getting it wide to Dixon. Sorry, no, actually that's Odiambo, sorry. Just figuring out the lineup of Revolution as we go. We think we got it down. Here's Van Buskirk, who can't get past Martinez.
And as we progress in this game, we'll get a lot better with the names as we're finalizing the lineups that were given to us.
Stevenson winning it back and getting it wide. There's Dixon. Dixon with some space
Dixon
in
with
front
some
of him.
space, absolutely. Sending it forward. Verona coming out for it. Good job from Verona there, making sure the dangerous play doesn't become even more dangerous.
Yeah, another thing that the players are going to need to adjust to is the wet turf. That pass, maybe, Georgia Revolution's home field is a natural grass turf. Maybe on their field that pass would have been perfectly weighted. On this wet artificial turf, that same pass can pick up some speed. So that pass to Salcedo ended up rolling into the hands of Verona.
Absolutely. And Potros opting to play it out the back, looking for a good pass there. I believe that's Pegador. But Georgia Revolution doing a good job trying to get that ball back. We have Mattis sending Noigbo. Noigbo looking for Dadinho. Great job there from, I believe, Stevenson. But Stevenson loses it there, gets it to Ramirez. But ripped away once again. Beautiful pass from Martinez.
Nice
Little back pass there.
Potros back in possession and inside of Georgia Revolution's half. Gets it wide. Here's Pegador to look for Noigbo. Takes a deflection and into the hands of Ward.
And that would have been a good cross had it not hit the back of the head of that Georgia Revolution defender. And that's Stevenson once again, but Noigbo there to mark him. Noigbo playing a little aggressive, trying to get that ball. Opting to switch it to Spirit.
Nice turn there by Dixon. Good speed from him. Looking for a teammate. Gets it back on the wide position. Has some runners coming in. Nice block there from Morongo. Just stopped the cross from coming in.
And Poachers are playing extremely defensive this game. As you see, they all flocked back to the defense when they saw it could have become dangerous.
Right. That's going to be one of the things that we see. New coach, new coaching style. This coach has a strong defensive priority. He wants numbers back on defense. And here comes Georgia Revolution, maybe going for a long throw-in. We've seen it in the past, in previous last season they had chances from long throw-ins. Doesn't look like they're setting up for a long throw. They don't have their targets.
And there we are with a long throw, and who receives it perfectly, gets a shot, and a save for Verona.
Take a quick look at that one again.
And I couldn't quite see who that was who got the shot off.
I believe that was number 9, Salcedo. We can see they didn't get their tall center backs into the box, but still found the feet of Salcedo, who was able to get a quick turn, not getting the angle that he needed to find. It passed, went straight to Verona. Verona did it extremely well to keep it in safe position, didn't allow any rebounds. And now Potros will have a chance to build out themselves.
And those shots on target are actually rather dangerous based off of the weather conditions. That ball's slippery, the turf is slippery, a lot of different things to affect the trajectory of the ball. So Verona doing a great job to keep that ball out of the back of the net. And Uranga looking for a forward pass to Pegador, but just a little long there.
Yeah, similar to what we saw a few minutes ago on Georgia Revolution side. Those through balls are going to pick up some speed, and they've got to be weighted perfectly in this wet turf to cause any danger. It's going to be difficult to get some chances that way unless the space is there. Here's Mattis with a chance.
Mattis with a chance.
Yeah, doesn't test the keeper.
But it was definitely high there. Now we have a goal kick from
We mentioned it a little bit, but Georgia Revolution, those set pieces is really where they show some danger. Apologies as we get some technical work with the scoreboard in the stadiums fixed. But we are back. Here's a chance with Pegador wide, but he can't keep it in play. It's going to be a throw-in for Revolution.
And it's just like we said before, you know, getting the cobwebs out of the old press box, a lot of technical difficulties, but as we progress, I believe the stream will also progress. So we have a throw in for Georgia Revolution. Foul called there on Mattis, I believe. Looks like we have a free kick for Georgia Revolution.
Powell getting it wide. Stevenson and Oriambo connecting on this near side.
And Georgia Revolution playing, you know, controlling the ball quite a bit. Looking for those passes. Mattis doing a good job there to get the ball, getting it out to Dadinho.
A little bit of a late challenge there on Mattis, but the referee gave advantage as Potros was able to keep control. See what they're able to come up with here. It's going to be interesting to see how Potros fares without some of their creative midfielders like Augusto Del Rio, who is now going to be playing with Life University.
And congratulations to him. Dadinho looking for the ball, but it was an offside.
Yeah, they're going to rely on players like Legbo and Pegodor to really be creative. Mattis as well. That one from Valenzuela looking for Beno, but he unfortunately was not able to stay in the onside position at the time of the pass. Long ball for Revolution.
But Uranga doing a good job to get that ball out of there. You're going to have to see a lot of defensive play from the back line there as Georgia Revolution possessing the ball and looking to play it forward. We have Stevenson there on the ball playing rather high.
Yeah, these are two opponents who are very familiar with each other. Many matchups in different leagues across the years.
Legbo with this great pass there.
A good challenge there from Charles. But it's going to be a style that we've seen between these two teams. Both teams have a pretty consistent identity through the years. Revolution like to play that direct ball, try to get runners forward, and once they get into those attacking positions, they try to create from a little bit deeper.
That's Van Buskirk looking for Dadinho. Passing it out wide, getting it to Pegor, but Georgia Revolution heavy on the back there. Eventually getting the throw in as well. Martinez receives the ball, sends it long, looking for Savedo, but
Ohiweri with good strength to let that one go out.
yeah, great job from Ohiweri there. And a throw-in called for our Potros. Benjamin Uranga receiving the ball.
Oh yeah, 2 days ago was your birthday. I was gonna call you.
And Busker playing it back with Verona.
You know what? Because I always say happy birthday. Just never told me that.
Ohiweri with the long ball looking for Dadinho.
Yeah, those long balls are going to be difficult with Charles and Green along that back line. Very tall players. Going to be difficult to beat them in the air unless they've got Legbo as one of those targets. If it's going to be going to one of the other targets, it's going to be difficult.
Stevenson receiving the ball. A lot of play from the back line there, but creating quite a few chances for Georgia Revolution.
That's how I know your birthday. Facebook tells me.
Ooh, a little bit of a heavy touch. Forcing the error. Now Valenzuela with some space.
Valenzuela receiving it, shooting it! And a great shot for Valenzuela there.
And it goes down as a save. Joshua Ward getting down, getting a touch to it. Nearly the opening goal from Valenzuela. The heavy touch from Ward put himself under pressure, forced the turnover, Valenzuela with a little bit of space, went for it himself, just wide of the goal. Took a little bit of a touch from the goalkeeper glove of Ward, and now a chance for a corner kick for Potros.
No, and a great job from Ward there. He was definitely there, saw the shot, was there to receive it. Mattis with a slip there.
I think the ball back though. Oranga there as well.
And Buskirk in the way. See, very aggressive play going on here. And Ben Buskirk receiving the ball again, looking for something, but eventually getting it out to Green. Green sending it out to Saucedo.
Some challenges going in from both teams. The game is starting definitely to pick up in the midfield. Neither team wants to lose the ball. They're putting everything on the line. Slide tackles coming in. Everything clean so far. Is Dadinho in the wide area.
And a very creative player, Dadinho, looking for some options there. Getting Valenzuela. Valenzuela pushing it forward, trying to find Nuegbo. Nuegbo sending back out to Valenzuela. And eventually hitting it off the Georgia Revolution defender Charles for a corner.
Yeah, the game's definitely starting to pick up. I feel something coming soon for one of these teams. As the field's starting to open up, players are starting to put their bodies on the line, and when that happens, goals start to come. Chance here from the corner kick. Warunga getting forward. Nuegbo being a target. Unfortunately, one of the players missing in this game is Branderban.
And a good corner there. Oh, and Urenga was there to receive the reception, but a great job there from Georgia Revolution defender Green. Finally getting it out to Mattis, and Valenzuela looking for the shot.
Oh, that one just over as well.
He was looking to dip it right in, but it ended up just being high there.
Yeah, that corner kick, you saw Uranga free on the back post. Looked like he was going to get his head to it, but Green did a good job to get something on it. Kept it in play as well. Cleared it out, but only as far as Mattis. And then this was a chance here from Venezuela. Took it quickly. Not able to keep it down under the post.
But a great effort nonetheless. And Oviweri there, getting it back to Verona. Verona opting to play it safe, getting it to Urenga.
Revolution starting to push some players forward with their line being a little bit higher in the press.
Oh, and some aggression there off of Georgia Revolution. Dadinho looking for the pass for Nuegbo. Nuegbo trying to get there. But once again, a great job from the defense for Georgia Revolution, number 5, Charles.
Another corner kick for Potros. That's their third of the match so far.
A lot of aggression being shown here, though. Not there, both teams not allowing the turn off the back. They're ready to go right off the touch.
You know that Georgia Revolution's tall center backs with Nuegbo doesn't look that tall.
Absolutely. On most occasions, Nuegbo looks like he's towering, but in this situation, not at all.
Yeah, for the short corner. Now the cross comes in.
The big cross! Oh! And Matt is trying to find Dadinho there, but just unable to get it there.
Nearly the opening. You couldn't have asked for a better ball. Dadinho, perfect run. His timing just could not direct it towards the goal. I think it might have taken a bounce right before and probably didn't read the bounce and the skip as well as he should have. That was the opportunity right there.
And a pass to Saucedo ends up going out for Potros throw-in.
Yeah, Potros all-time leading goal scorer is going to need to wait a little bit longer to extend his lead. Didn't come this time.
But as the game develops, and an offsides call there.
I believe it was called out of bounds.
Oh, interesting.
As the ball was played back to Ramirez, I think he was not able to keep it in play, so it's going to be a throw-in.
Well, we have a throw-in for Georgia Revolution, but a heavy play there from our Potros. Trying to get it to Mattis, but ends up at the feet of Georgia Revolution, who decides to switch it out to Stevenson. And Stevenson there, playing with Charles. Charles switching it to, I believe that's number 6, Scarrett.
Yeah, a little bit of a slip there with the wet field and foul called against Ramirez. in my opinion, it did not look intentional. We'll see on the replay, but you can see as I don't think a card was shown, but you can see there as the player was turning. I think Ramirez took a little bit of a slip and brought the player down with him. I didn't see a yellow card shown.
No, I don't believe a yellow card was shown there on that play.
Not a card shown to Ramirez, but in a different circumstance could have been one. Again, in my opinion, it looked like with the wet field, as he was turning, he took a little slip, and then the player came down with him as they were turning. I don't think he intentionally held him back.
Absolutely not, and I definitely think that this wet turf is affecting both teams.
Cross here.
Cross sent, but straight into the hands of Verona. Verona doing a good job to receive that. Verona looking to get the ball out, potentially to Dadinho, but eventually straight into the hands of Georgia Revolution. But Uranga there receiving the ball, looking for, I
think that's Martinez in the ball.
Yeah, I believe that's Martinez.
Rolling for Revolution. You saw in that free kick, those are going to be the opportunities that Revolution look for, trying to get Green and Charles up into the box with their height and looking for those ones. We've seen it many times last season, especially on corner kicks. We know the tactic that they look
And
for.
huge switch for Revolution here. Orieri there to get in the way. Great defense there, and a slip. And a crazy slip there. I'm telling you, this wet turf is affecting heavily.
You see it again there. Then another example that was Odimambo trying to get past Ohiwiri. Yeah, takes a slip with his supporting foot, and the ball just slides out for a goal kick. And now Potros getting the game back underway. Van Buskirk.
Yep, and that's Van Buskirk on the ball, looking for his options, opting to get it to Verona.
Another thing with the coaching change is that new players get opportunities when a new coach comes in.
Absolutely.
Van Buskirk and Valenzuela were mostly favored off of the bench last season, and they get the start today. Some of that may be due to personnel change. Some of it may be due to new coach, new system, new look. They get fresh eyes on them.
Oh, and a foul called there on Georgia Revolution.
Yeah, no card in that one. Again, hard challenge. Don't think it was anything malicious in that one.
Van Buskirk claiming he got pulled.
Yeah, definitely when you hit the turf hard like that, it's definitely going to feel worse than it might look from us up here. When you're on the field, it definitely feels different.
Absolutely. Van Buskirk looking for options, playing it to Uranga. Playing out of that back line, looking for Mattis.
Able to turn on two defenders.
A great job from Mattis there, absolutely. Mattis getting it out to Ramirez.
That was an interesting first time cross.
Trying to find Nuegbo there.
Valenzuela alongside him. This is a chance.
Valenzuela looking for one. Mattis sending it out to Dadinho. Dadinho out of the wide, looking for the crossing.
I think that was Newman coming back from the midfield, helping out on defense, and now a chance for Revolution to get a quick counter.
And another slip. It's incredible. Wow.
Yeah, that one.
Got called a foul, though, I believe.
See what happened is a quick counter attack. And Busker took a swing. It looked like he was trying to kick the ball. Not sure what the contact was. Let's see if we can see it a little clearer this time as the ball came in.
No, he definitely took a slip there.
Yeah, I think the ball was already behind the player, and then as Van Busker put his leg in, he took a little bit of the player's foot and caused him to go down. So a good call there from the referee. And now a chance. He is scared, getting it wide, looking for Dixon, but Ramirez there with him, forcing the ball out of bounds.
And Ramirez finding Van Buskirk after that throw-in.
Very open game, back and forth. Gives a chance, a lot of space there for Mattis if he can get control.
Mattis looking for the through. But it's heavy there. Heavy pass.
Mattis went down after the play, but I don't think it was a foul. Probably just lost his footing.
Some aggression there from Pegador. Looking for that ball. Georgia Revolution calmly getting it out of their back line. Looking for options as they switch. Finding Odiambo trying to get through.
Ooh, his touch was heavy, and then, yeah, that one was a hard challenge on Hernandez. It looked a little bit high. Might have hit.
Actually, it's on Odiambo.
It's going to be a yellow card. First yellow card of the match on Odiambo. For that one, we'll see it again in a second. Let's check, make sure that Hernandez is okay.
Yeah, let's hope to see that Hernandez is okay. It looked like he got hit hard there.
Let's see it again. He took a heavy touch on Odiambo as he did a good first touch to get around Ohuire. We'll see it right here, the touch to get around him. Might have been unintentional, but then that touch heavy there. Hernandez saw the ball come in and Odiambo put his leg in. Looks like probably hit around his knee. But Hernandez back on his feet now, so that's good. Unfortunately, our medical professional for the day, who's supposed to be helping with injuries, unfortunately he had a family emergency come up, so he was not able to make it, and we were not able to get a replacement in time.
But now we have Hernandez up, and it looks like he's even going to be taking the free kick.
We will hope that we can avoid any serious.
And some words exchanged there between Van Buskirk and the ref. Van Buskirk pushing forward, looking for options, trying to find Ramirez there, but yep, that is Ramirez. No, that's Valenzuela. Valenzuela. Throw into Verona. Verona playing with Urenga. Finding Dadinho. Dadinho playing back to Van Buskirk.
A couple of fouls back and forth, and now the game kind of getting reset.
Deflection there that ends up at the feet of Hernandez. Oh, and he was looking for a fancy turn there. Are you ready? But unfortunately, he slipped too. This field isn't forgiving to anyone.
Yeah, we know it's going to be a physical battle. Not every contact is going to be a foul. That one, however, is going to be a foul.
And it backs the play quick. Yeah.
Mattis and Van Buskirk making up the spine of the midfield, of the center of the field, connecting to get the ball forward. Here's Valenzuela, doesn't get a good touch there.
And Buskirk there to receive it though, trying to find Valenzuela again. Valenzuela trying to win it. A mistake there from Georgia Revolution player. Finding Dadinho. Dadinho there with the cross in. Nuevo there. But Stevenson there to get the ball out. Gets the ball out to Mattis. Mattis plays it back to Valenzuela. Valenzuela and Nuevo looking to create something. Getting it out back to Odiweri. Van Buskirk there. Van Buskirk opting for a shot, but Charles right there in the way.
Yeah, took a deflection. It's going to be another corner kick for Potros. But another dangerous opportunity there. The cross from Dadinho was behind all the defenders where you want it to be, but Nuegbo was not there to get a touch onto it. Van Buskirk with a little bit of ambition from shooting from there, but anything can happen when the ball's back into play. Sorry about that at home. Here's a chance for Mattis.
Mattis has one! And a crazy defensive effort there from Green.
Diving header.
Diving header. Hernandez finding Odiweri.
Trying to get a ball into the box, can't get past Charles.
I have to say that Georgia Revolution back line has been rather strong. Throw in for Potros. I believe that's Ramirez opting for the quick throw in. Van Buskirk. Van Buskirk playing Urania, back to him. Van Buskirk looking for the switch.
Oh, nice
and a
touch.
beautiful pass from Nuevo. Finding Odiweri. Oh, and the offside call.
Yeah, that was a great ball by Uranga and a great flick from Nuegbo. Oh, sorry, it was actually from Van Buskirk who sent the pass. It's definitely hard to tell from this camera angle whether it actually was offside. You can rewind on the YouTube and pause it if you want to see the line, use the lines on the field. From the angle that I have, it did not look offside to me, but the referee on the field obviously is going to have a better angle. So we'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now.
We'll give it to him. We have a throw in for Potros here. Ramirez opting to take it. Sending it out to Urenga. Urenga playing Hernandez. And that's Valenzuela receiving the ball from Orihuela, looking for Nuegbo, but not allowed the turn there. Oof, and a good play there from Martinez beating Nuegbo. But good job from Benjamin Urenga. Getting it to Mattis. Oh, and a heavy pass there.
Yeah, so far, the one real opportunity for Revolution came from that throw-in, that Saucedo half chance where on the turn, but wasn't really able to get it in a dangerous area. Potros with a few dangerous chances of their own. Notably, that one from Dadinho was probably the closest, but wasn't able to direct it to the goal. Other than that, it's been a pretty much a stalemate. That Georgia Revolution backline has been strong.
And ball cleared out there all the way back to Ward.
Flex to pick it up, looking for options.
Decides to get it to half field, looking for options there.
Ramirez loses out on the header, falls to, I believe that's Dixon, might be Scarrett.
Could be Dixon. Missed pass there, ends up with Van Buskirk, but a foul called on Georgia Revolution as they're playing a little aggressive. I believe that could have been Martinez.
No, Scarrett actually made the foul.
Scarrett.
So the left back getting up forward probably made the foul because he was out of position. Gave him time to get back to cover.
Absolutely, a technical foul, one would say.
Yeah, that's one thing you can say about this Georgia Revolution team is that they're definitely they definitely know the game. They know what they're doing. They're not just making these fouls just because they've got a lot of experience in different leagues.
And Hernandez getting the ball back, sending it to Verona. Verona's sending it long. Valenzuela there to get the ball out of that dangerous position. Georgia Revolution doing a good job to control the ball there. Benjamin Urenga there in the way to receive the reception. Looking for Nuegbo there, but actually getting beat by Charles there. And Georgia Revolution pressing hard, looking for the pass, but Hernandez is there in the way. And Orihuela playing it back to Hernandez, who eventually gets it back to Verona. And Buskirk with the long ball there, looking for Dadinho. Dadinho with some pace, getting there and trying to control the ball there, but I believe that's Green who's not allowing it. Valenzuela trying to get that ball. And Ben Buskirk. That is putting in a defensive play there too. Ref allowing it. I believe that's Pegoror on the ball right now.
Does enough to keep it in play.
Sends it to Nuegbo. Nuegbo looking for options, trying to beat two. Getting it to Dadinho. Dadinho looking for the wide there to Pegoror, but just heavy on the ball there.
Yeah, you wonder if he might have had the opportunity just to turn. Didn't have too much pressure on him. Could have, I mean, he did have some players around him. Maybe could have let it come with him and turn and face the goal a little bit better, but nonetheless, ball back into play. I believe that's Scarrett on the left back. Playing the ball forward, looking for Saucedo. Drops it down to Dixon, but Mattis winning the ball back once again.
And Mattis pushing with that ball, trying to find something.
Yeah, he was trying to go himself. Wins the free kick, and it's going to be the second yellow card of the game.
Another yellow card.
That one to Martinez. So second yellow card of the match. Second yellow card for Revolution. Mattis, how many times has he won the ball back in that midfield? Pushed forward himself this time. And Martinez just putting an arm and a leg out to stop the run forward.
We have a dangerous free kick here actually for Potros. I believe that's Uranga who's going to take it.
Yeah, Oranga and Van Buskirk set up around the ball.
It wouldn't shock me to see a shot here. But Noegbo standing all the way out. Interesting play here. Let's see what direction they're going to go.
Yeah, Revolution player coming into the screen a little bit late. Going to pick up Noigbo.
Calm down.
A bit of conversation there. You think we should shoot it between Ben Buskirk and Oranga?
We've seen free kicks from both of them.
Let's see what happens here.
So I'm pretty sure that they interviewed this is fine. Somewhere. So that's probably what happened.
And a shot! Ah, just high. A little high there from Oranga.
It's next to the tree. I'm gonna have 16.
They've been going for the field goal there from the American football side. Just couldn't get it down.
Yeah, I imagine looking at a wall with Green and Charles in there, it makes you overthink it just a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. They've been extremely positive defensively. Odiambo playing it to Stevenson. Stevenson playing it to Green, I believe. Oh no, that was Newman. Dadinho winning the ball back, staying on it, beating two, an incredible turn, looking for the outside pass.
No, too far. Can Pegador make it up?
And Pegador looking to cross it in, but that huge defense once again right in the way. Throw in for Potros.
The ball from Dadinho to Pegador was just a bit too heavy. Not able to get it into his feet.
I believe that's Ramirez taking the throw in. He finds Mattis. Mattis turning with it, beating two. With a shot! Incredible shot there from Mattis.
Another opportunity. Here's Mattis trying to get around Stevenson. Stevenson doing well to shove the ball off. Eventually clears it.
And a great shot there from Mattis, but as well a good job from Georgia Revolution goalkeeper Ward.
Yeah, Joshua Ward recently got a call up to the St. Kitts and Nevis national team. I'm showing why with that save. Just did enough to get his hands behind it.
Valenzuela getting the ball to Van Buskirk. Van Buskirk playing it to Oriweri. Oriweri playing it back to Hernandez. Ramirez getting beat there. Ooh, foul called there, I believe. Yellow card shown actually for Ramirez. And the first yellow card shown for Potros. 3 total for the game. Little heavy on the play there from Ramirez as he concedes a yellow card.
Yeah, first card of the match for Potros. Got the benefit of the doubt with the first one where he had a slip. This time, referee didn't allow.
Fool me once.
Didn't allow. Now here's the chance. The loose ball, played forward, but O'Huere getting a touch to it. Now it's gonna fall.
Ooh, and he was looking, Georgia Revolution player looking to have the first shot there.
Tries again, and this time it does get contact this time, but not good contact.
O'Huere there to shield the ball out. Ends up with a push in the back, actually.
Yeah, wins the free kick. As the sun continues to set here in Marietta.
O'Huere looking for options there, gets it to Van Buskirk. Van Buskirk playing it out wide to Oranga. Oranga looking for options, playing it up some. Heavy on the pressure there from Georgia Revolution. The first touch pass to Dadinho.
Oh, chance here.
Chance here for Nuegbo. And an incredible job from Ward to come out, but it looks like he got flipped there on the knee with Nuegbo, but he's all good. Throw in there from Oriweri, getting it to Nuegbo. Nuegbo looking for Valenzuela. Valenzuela receiving the ball, trying to beat him there, but alas, a Potros corner. That's our 5th corner for Potros. Goal scoring opportunities.
You haven't really been able to get something out of it. And the one from Darinho earlier came from a corner, but it wasn't from the initial cross. It was more of a rebound.
And the corner sent in.
All the way behind. I don't think anyone got a touch on it. It's going to be a goal.
But he would train with some of the players. One player. Yeah, video. He's still 1v1.
So about 4 minutes to go in this first half. Still scoreless. Both teams testing. Revolution with the 1 shot on target. Potros with the 2 shots on target. Joshua Ward with a really nice save against Jarvis
Mistake
Nueces.
there from Green, sends it directly to Valenzuela. Valenzuela looking for Nuegbo, but Nuegbo unable to get past the Georgia player there, who ends up sending it to Oriwambo. Oriwambo looking for one, and an incredible slide there from Oriweri to get the ball out. Huge defensive play.
Incredible defense there from EJ Ohiweri. The effort to get back. Oh, that Oriambo is a very quick winger. Took the opportunity, just had a 1-step advantage. Got himself into a tough angle, and Ohiweri with an excellent
Ohiweri, incredible job there, but Oriwambo definitely one to watch for this game. He was really quick on his feet there. We got our first corner for Georgia Revolution. Let's see what they do with it.
Yeah, we know they're dangerous from these.
Certainly dangerous from the set pieces.
Referee's going to have a talking to.
Yeah, you're right.
I believe that's Hernandez from Potros. I'm not sure who the Revolution player is. I believe that might be Dixon. Or maybe that's Oriambo. I'm not quite sure from here.
And it looks like Verona's being pushed slightly out of his box.
Cross coming in. Nuegbo there to the right.
Nuegbo, huge play from Nuegbo there. That's Ramirez getting the ball out. I believe that's Pegador to receive it. Unable to get there.
Foul going to be called on Potros. Another opportunity for Revolution to get the ball into the box with a couple minutes left in the half. I will say one player missing from Revolution is Thomas Dudek, who was their top goal scorer last season. Not sure if he was unavailable or if he's injured. We don't know about that, but definitely a key player that's missing for them in this game.
And a free kick here for Georgia Revolution. Once again, dangerous from these set pieces.
And getting those players forward. those
Huge
targets.
ball sent in. Verona there to retrieve the ball though. Verona looking for Darinho. Darinho getting it to Van Busker. And Van Busker safely switching it.
Jarvis Mattis not able to get the ball through. Ramirez able to get it back to Oranga, but has pressure.
Verona with the pressure, but he's pushing heavy on it. Shielding that ball.
Wins the free kick.
And a great job there from
Yeah,
Oranga.
good use of shielding the ball to buy himself some time, eventually winning the foul. And Buskirk once again loves to get on that ball and kind of dictate from the back. Here's Darinho.
Finding Darinho. Darinho looking for options. Sends it through.
Green getting his head to it, and Buskirk getting the rebound.
Mattis getting the rebound. Sending Pegador, but Georgia Revolution once again extremely heavy on the defense there.
Let's see as we reach the 45 minutes if we get some added time. You can see from the referee it looks like 5 minutes going to be added. 5 minutes added.
Verona getting it to Ben Buskirk. And Buskirk looking for options. Finds Ohiweri. Ohiweri with the pass. But Charles once again in the way.
Yeah, again, very difficult to get the balls over the top and time them with the right amount of weight, but also have to get past those tall center backs. It looked like Pegaro was going to be in if that one managed to get through.
Pegador with the pressure. But a good turn there from Georgia Revolution player. Still on it. Looking for the pass, but Van Buskirk in the way.
Good physical battle there from Powell to protect the ball away from Dadinho. Now here's
Valenzuela.
Newman.
And a throw in for Potros. So Ohiweri opting to get it to Van Buskirk.
Foot put in.
Oh,
Yeah, Stevenson put a dangerous foot in there, but Ohiweri winning,
and a yellow card.
taking
on
the yellow card.
Ohiweri.
Yeah, definitely a yellow card there. Just pulled the shirt.
Probably another one of those technical fouls.
Yeah, you saw Stevenson got his leg in. A little bit of a dangerous position, but got it all on the ball, and Ohiweri knew that he wasn't going to be able to get himself in front of him, so opted to pull the shirt and take the yellow card instead. But now both outside backs with yellow cards. It's going to be a little bit dangerous.
And another one of those dangerous set pieces we talked about earlier. That's Martinez taking it. Sending it in. Looking for those tall bodies. But alas, a goal kick given.
Potros now having to be very careful in the rest of this match with both outside backs with yellow cards, especially with the speed of those wingers that Revolution have. They're going to have to be very careful with the timing of their tackles to avoid putting themselves in a position where the referee might have to make a decision.
And Verona pushing those players out, looking for options in the midfield.
Venezuela not able to get to his head to it. Newman instead the one who gets the touch. Hernandez keeping the ball in play, and now back to Verona once again. Still looking for options. Might go long.
Long ball there from Verona. Looking for Mattis. But just gets past him, and huge send from Georgia Revolution defense. Durango there to hit the ball out of the way.
And he put his foot in, just got a little bit of a trip.
Yeah, a bit of a foul there called.
2 minutes to go, about a little bit less than 2 minutes to go. Still 0-0 as we head close to halftime. Revolution once again throwing their targets forward. This time deciding to go to the feet. Here's Stevenson, Legbo back to defend.
And Legbo back there. And that's the half, ladies and gentlemen.
So I guess it was actually 4 minutes if I saw it wrong. But halftime 0-0. Potros and Revolution, no goals so far. Talking point, I would say, is probably those missed opportunities from both teams. We can see the stats here. 4 shots for Potros, 1 for Revolution. Not a lot of shots, a lot of battles in the midfield, but we can see 2 yellow cards apiece. I think that's kind of where we're going to go into the second half. What are your thoughts, Richard, before we go into halftime?
Oh, I'm seeing an extremely aggressive game here. You know, a lot of physicality being exhibited as the ball plays. Georgia Revolution doing what they can not to allow the turn, and the same for our Potros players. A huge opportunity there for Odiwambo, but an even better job from Oweri as he slid in, and a potential goal. You know, that could have been, but due to his slide tackle, you know, that ended up only with just being a corner kick.
Well, we'll be back to bring you the second half in about 15 minutes. Stick around on Potros YouTube. Welcome back as we get ready for the second half. Players just entering the field. Potros FC 0, Georgia Revolution 0. Going into the second half, Potros with the more chances, some clear chances as well. Both goalkeepers having to be called upon. Only one save for Verona, 2 saves for Ward. We can see the highlights up on the screen. Some aggressive plays in the middle. The foul count isn't as accurate, but one thing that you can see, 6 corner kicks for Potros to 1 corner kick for Georgia Revolution. Kind of tells the story of the first half, but no goals to show for it.
And I definitely think this rain has been a huge contributing factor on it, as a lot of opportunities and chances, missed because of the ball bounced weird, the guy slipped, or just some external factors that we have to constitute for with this game. Georgia Revolution has been really aggressive, not allowing the turn. They've had a guy on every Potros player back upon ball reception. It's going to be interesting to see what the Potros opt to do this second half as we get rolling here.
Yeah, and as the teams get ready, we're going to see already at least one change. I already see one change for Potros. I believe EJ Ohiweri, what a half he had. Picked up a yellow card right at the end of it. He's going to be replaced by Win Boonprasert in the left back position. Win Boonprasert is a natural left back. That's his main position. So I think Coach Maynard is probably trying to be a little bit safe, both outside backs with yellow cards. A little bit more danger on that left side from Georgia Revolution. I think he's electing to replace that for that reason. Ramirez does continue, though, on the right side.
Absolutely, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see that substitution, as Ohiweri did an incredible job there to keep the ball out of the back of the net, as Odiwambo for Georgia Revolution had a crazy opportunity there, but Ohiweri there to get in the way and not allow for it.
Yeah, I think in my opinion, Ohiweri was definitely one of the standout players in that first half for Potros. Unfortunate that he picked up that yellow card holding the shirt, so I believe that's the reason. I don't believe it's based on his performance. The only other thing could be if he had some kind of knock or something, but we are not sure about that. But kickoff here for Georgia Revolution. I do believe they made a change as well, as we have a new striker on the pitch. Number 10 came in. We'll confirm who that player is. And that would be Shamar Palmer. Looks like he replaced Salcedo in the number 9. Oh, actually, Salcedo's on the ball there, so looks like he actually replaced Martinez.
And the ball rolling out there for Georgia Revolution, ending up with a Potros throw-in.
So a number 10 named Palmer, not Cole Palmer, but Shamar Palmer, replacing Martinez, who also had a yellow card in that first half.
Uranga finding Mattis there, but Mattis getting the ball into the feet of the Georgia Revolution's player.
Yeah, Dixon not able to control there. Gonna get a little bit of better opportunity to call this near side with Dixon and Scarrett on Revolution side. We've got Ramirez here for Potros, but we didn't see too much of them in the first half, being on the far side here up in the press box. It's difficult to see them sometimes.
Extremely physical play there, as I believe that's Powell
with Mattis.
Getting the ball from Mattis there.
A little bit of frustration coming from Powell as he looks towards the referee. He believes he was fouled and didn't get a call.
A long ball sent there, but Uranga hitting it out, getting a throw in for Georgia Revolution.
One change apiece from both teams. We'll see if either of the players who came in can make an impact in the second half.
The Georgia Revolution throw in here, looking for options.
Scary, putting a cross in. Ben Buskirk back to help. Still work to do for Potros defense as Darinho clears it forward. Only as far as Luke Charles. A miscommunication there with Lewis Green, and it's going to be a Potros throw in. Nuegbo chasing the ball.
I believe Nuegbo might be taking that throw in as well.
No, he leaves it for Ramirez.
Nope, leaves it for Ramirez. Little miscommunication there. Ramirez getting it out to Valenzuela. Valenzuela looking for options. Back to Ramirez. Ramirez finding Ben Busker. And safely back into the defense for Potros.
Yeah, immediate pressure there from the Revolution player, forcing Potros to go back.
A good through ball there sent.
Yeah, ball slips through. Here's to Pegor.
Pegador looking for an option. Tries to send it in, but once again, I believe that could be Green there.
No, that's actually
Nope,
Charles.
Charles, yep, that's Charles there to keep the ball out. Huge defensive play from Georgia Revolution here.
There's Boone Presser getting involved in the game for the first time. And plays it out for a throw-in. Believe he was trying to play it off the Revolution player. Didn't get the touch he was looking for.
Absolutely.
And now Pegador is going to be one who wants to get a little bit more involved in this half. Didn't get too many chances in the first half. We know he's a dangerous player when he gets the opportunity to get in front of goal.
Oh, and some play there from Georgia Revolution, but a missed pass there ends up at the feet of Uranga. Uranga looking for options. Playing it out to Hernandez. And Boom Presser getting it back to the defense. Looking for the long ball.
Flag stays down.
Flag
Ramirez.
stays down. Finding Ramirez. Ramirez looking for the crossing.
It was behind Nuegbo. He let it roll, but the second player wasn't there to get a shot on. Cleared away, and now Potros restarting with Uranga. Back to Van Buskirk. Van Buskirk really being sort of like a quarterback in this game.
Van Buskirk looking for Ramirez there, but the ball sent long there.
Yeah, Van Buskirk getting a lot of plays on this ball and conducting from the back of the field, finding those loose runners and playing those balls over the top as we just saw from that one to Ramirez.
And Van Buskirk a little upset with himself there, but he's been doing an incredible job holding the line there. You know, he's been up and down this field, I have to say. Seeing him play has been really impressive.
And he's definitely going to have to fill an important void with Dylan McClune missing from this match. We saw him last season really dominate the midfield, winning a lot of those balls, being a big factor in the success of the club.
First touch there from Powell, getting it out wide. And a huge run there, but a great job from Hernandez kicking the ball out of that dangerous position. Back in the feet for Georgia Revolution, though. And 2v1 there against Van Buskirk, looking for the shot, but hits off the back of Uranga there.
Yeah, going to be the first corner of the second half. Goes in favor of Georgia Revolution. Being a little bit more positive than we saw from them in the first half. Still haven't created any chances since that one they had in the first half from that throw-in. And no shots, I should say, on target. But this is an opportunity from the corner kick. They're going to definitely look for Green or Charles. We've seen it last season where they find them and they play it back across for the second ball. So it's going to take some doing to defend here.
And a dangerous corner here, as you know they have those tall players.
Yeah, Uranga did well to handle Green, but Green's still there.
And a push off of Green. Very physical play there. Ends up in a Georgia Revolution throw-in, though.
Another absentee for Potros they're going to miss this season is Dylan
Cedeño.
who made a huge contribution at left back. He's gone on to play with Friends University in Kansas, so he will be missed this season.
Long throw in there, but a great job from Uranga to get the ball out. Ultimately back at the feet for Georgia Revolution. We're going to have to see some physicality here. Great job there, though, as Dadinho doesn't allow the ball to get past him there. Dadinho applying some pressure. Georgia Revolution opting to play it back the safe way, getting it all the way back to Ward.
Goalkeeper to goalkeeper, as the ball will roll out for a goal kick.
And Ward playing extremely high off of his line there. Uranga looking for options as he receives the ball from Verona. Finds Hernandez.
And with the absence of Cedeño, It gives opportunities for Boom Praser, who didn't get much chance last season, but he's been a long-time player for Potros. One of the all-time
Huge pass. Oh.
leading appearances for Potros FC in the top 10.
It looked like Uranga was trying to kick the ball out, trying to find someone up top, but it ended up being long.
And in fact, with that substitute, the 4 players on the back line plus the goalkeeper all are within the top 10 appearances for Potros. So a very experienced back line for Potros in the field right now.
A lot of chemistry being exhibited between them as well. Georgia Revolution throw-in.
Yeah, we're talking hundreds of games between them for the club.
Huge throw in there from Georgia Revolution. I believe that's Palmer there trying to beat the backline, but backline doing a good job for Potros, not allowing it. Safely getting it back to Verona. Verona looking for options.
It's going to be interesting to see if either coaches go to their bench. As being the first game of the season, some players may still be working up their fitness, and we might see some tired legs as this game continues on, although the rain and the sun going down definitely is going to help them get that extra push with a little bit of absence of heat, although the humidity is definitely still there.
Always a blessing and a curse here in Georgia. Georgia Revolution, though, possessing the ball quite a bit more this half as we start.
They've definitely been on the front foot in the second half so far. Potros sitting back a little bit deeper, looking for the chance on the counterattack. We saw...
Ooh, and a foul there on Uranga. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah. We saw that one opportunity for Potros from Ramirez getting forward, but Revolution definitely putting the pressure on in the first 10 minutes of the second half.
And good fair play there from the Georgia Revolution players. He helps Uranga.
And we will see some movement on the bench for Potros as some players
start warming up.
Start to get warmed up.
Looks like Verona's going to be taking this free kick.
Looks like that's Aaron Witten and Dante Andre getting warmed up right now. Some options in the front, and Jake Sayer as well. Getting his legs loose as well, so Coach Maynard definitely has options.
Absolutely, and I think a mistouch there off of Pegador as Georgia Revolution received this throw-in. Heavy pressure on the back there from Valenzuela, resulting in a Potros throw-in, and that's Boom Presser, absolutely. The new sub here, Boom Presser.
Yeah, the Thailand international.
The Thailand international.
Came from Thailand to play college soccer at Middle Georgia College, and after graduation came to the UPSL with Potros FC. Spent one season over at Rovers FC in the season where we took the season off, and then immediately came back the season after. So one of the most experienced players for the club.
Ramirez finds Valenzuela. Dadinho with the one touch to Mattis, but ends up with the defense there for Georgia Revolution. A good turn there from Ramirez.
Switched all the way to the far side. Here's been Presser again.
Finding Hernandez. Hernandez switching it out to Uranga. Uranga looking for options to Ramirez. Ramirez on the foot chase there. Unable to get there, though, as the defense shields it out. I believe that was Scarrett.
Yeah, good work there from Scarrett to get his body in between as that bouncing ball was in. It's going to take something special for Ramirez to get onto that one.
Absolutely.
But again, heading close to the 60th minute, the last half hour or so. I expect to see some changes as we hit that 60-minute mark. Get some fresh legs on, as the still currently at a stalemate.
Goal kick here from Georgia Revolution. Valenzuela looking to get that ball. Applying some pressure there, but heavy run there from Georgia Revolution player. Ends up with the ball going out for a Potros throw-in.
So it's been an interesting first week of the UPSL fall 2024 season. We saw Dalton United and North Georgia United get wins over newly promoted Albion and Fountain City, respectively. And then we saw yesterday close out with a 2-2 draw between Atlanta City and Vino Tinto Atlanta. Today, some interesting results as SSL and Georgia Athletic
Urango with the
played to a
pass
draw.
there. And I believe that's Pegador trying to get to it.
Yeah, forcing the ball out of play.
Good job from both the defense and Pegador. Throw in here. Looking for Nwegbo. Mistake there. Nwegbo.
Foul called on
but a
Nwegbo.
foul called on Nwegbo.
So today we saw a draw between SSL and Georgia Athletic, a 1-1 draw. We saw a 1-1 draw between UMA and FC Atlanta down in Alabama and Montgomery. And then we saw Kalanji Pro Profile, the playoff champions, getting a late winner against FC Birmingham after FC Birmingham going down to 9 players with 2 red cards. So
Wow.
that was definitely an interesting one. And this is the final match of the week.
Oof. And
Still 0-0 here in the 60th minute.
a run there from, I believe that's Palmer.
I think that's actually Odiambo,
Odiambo.
continuing with the same speed we saw in the first half.
Very quick guy. Defense has a lot cut out for it for Potros.
Charles moving a little bit gingerly in the back line for Revolution. See what happens with him. A mistake pass there. Here's Nwegbo.
Nwegbo looking for it, has one!
Oh,
What a
save!
save from Ward there.
What a save and what a chance for Potros to get the lead after that mistake. Just as we were talking about the back line of Georgia Revolution looking a little slow. A mistake there. Ward getting back as quick as he can. Nwegbo trying to get a chip in as Green came across and a cross coming in. Oh, and that one was very
That one
very
was
as well.
extremely close to being a goal as well. What a play there, though. The mistake from the back line of Georgia Revolution. Ultimately, Nwegbo looking for one, but Ward doing an incredible job to keep that ball out of the back of the net.
Yeah, the combination of the slide from Green and Ward backtracking. Nwegbo did as best as he could to get that one on target, and the backward dive from Ward just getting a hand to put it out. And now we're going to see Nwegbo be replaced. That was his last contribution. Aaron Witten will come in to replace him in that front line. 2 other changes as we see, I believe that's Dante Andre coming in at right back for Sebas Ramirez, and then Jake Sayer coming in, and I believe it was Van Buskirk, the one who was replaced, actually. Yeah, it was Van Buskirk.
Van Buskirk getting replaced as well.
So, as we mentioned, first game of the season, some players still building up to match fitness. Van Buskirk might be one of those.
Mattis shielding the ball, looking for options, finding Valenzuela. Valenzuela playing it, getting it back to Uranga.
Sayer on the ball early on. So, Witten, Sayer, and Andre come in the 60th minute, as we said. So some fresh legs. You can already see a little bit of a boost in energy on the pitch.
It seems as if Potros has opted to check out speed versus height with these substitutions.
Yeah, taking off Nwegbo was a tough battle for him going against Charles and Green. The matchup with him in terms of size. But
He's turned pass there.
So now Andre showing his speed coming back. Dante Andre normally plays more as a forward. Today playing as an outside back. He does favor his left foot, playing here on the right side. It's going to be an interesting dynamic for him. But he does have Pegador in front of him. It looks like a bit of a shape change for Potros as well, as Pegador seems to be going a little bit wider. Could just be the way the play is shaping out right now. But we do see, it looks like Mark Bino is going to be playing a little bit higher up the field. It comes back on this play.
And a pass there, but straight into the hands of Ward.
The run was there from Witten, but the ball was not curved enough to come back to his feet. Ward throwing out to Powell. Powell not able to control.
Getting the ball to Mattis. Mattis finding Dadinho. Dadinho running. Has one. And Dadinho getting it wide there.
Another great opportunity for Potros. Not able to capitalize as that one was played into Dadinho on a plate, but his shot's off target. Just missing that shooting boot today. But now Potros getting back into this game in the second half. We saw Revolution start the half very strong. Potros with 2 back-to-back really good chances.
No, and the dynamic has changed extremely with these substitutions. As we see a boost of energy, we see speed becoming more of an option here, and it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of this gameplay unfolds.
Yeah, I think we talked about Potros losing some players from last season, but they've also gained a lot of strong players like Aaron Witten coming back into the team, Dante Andre coming back into the team, Jake Sayer coming back into the team after missing out for the majority of last season through injury. So some players out, but other players in, keeping that squad depth pretty strong. All they're missing right now is that goal, that go-ahead goal.
Absolutely. And it's definitely going to be a fun rest of the game to watch as these substitutions are making the difference. And a pass there from Georgia Revolution, trying to go through there, but a great job from the freshly substituted.
It's actually Oranga who was that one.
Oh, Uranga. Never mind. My apologies.
That was Palmer who got around him. He thought he was fouled, but referee disagreed, and now it's going to be a corner kick for Revolution.
Well, Uranga did a great job to keep him out of that backfield, as he was definitely going on a run there. And a corner. Extremely physical play there from Uranga to make sure that ball doesn't end up in the back of the net. Let's see what this corner can yield. Like we said before, they're dangerous on set pieces, Georgia Revolution. Oh,
and there it is.
And there it is.
Coming from Luke Charles, just as we said it. Dangerous from set pieces, and they showed exactly why. And there is the goal for Georgia Revolution to open the scoring in this match. You can see it once again, played right in front of the goal, just gets his head to it, just flicks it to that back post. Nobody on the back post there to clear it out. And Georgia Revolution is going to take the lead here in the 65th minute. An uphill battle for the champions at home, trying to defend their title, going to have to dig deep to get something out here. And as that happened, we did miss a change for Revolution as well. Number 17 came on.
And Potros are going to be looking to play more aggressive after that first goal comes through. Georgia Revolution, we've said it time and time again, dangerous on those set pieces and those corners, and you know, here we're seeing it, 1-0.
So looking for a response from Potros FC. Here's a Jake Sayer on the ball, but not allowed to play quick, as I believe Darinho was still down.
I believe we're seeing an injury there on, it's either Powell or Palmer. Let's hope he's okay. Yeah, that's Powell.
Yeah, Powell grabbing the back of his...
Maybe pulled a hammy on that play.
Grabbing the back of his leg. Walking it off, doesn't look too serious. Might just be a tweak, and maybe doesn't want to risk it. But he's getting substituted. We'll see the Revolution player replacing, which we cannot see the name so far, but I believe that's going to be the other Scarrett.
Brothers.
Yeah, twins, I believe. Scarrett goes into that front position, so we might see somebody else drop in.
Odanga looking for options.
Salcedo will drop into the midfield there. Here's Witten on the rebound, playing against his former club. Still with the ball, but actually it'll say that it was already out of bounds before.
Witten looking to go on a run there, exhibiting some speed. And throw in there, sent to...
Hagler on the ball. Trying to get across, but has two defenders to deal with.
On him. Somehow manages to keep the ball.
Wins a throw in off of the player. Jake Sayers coming up to like he wants it, but Andre's going to take it instead. Andre setting up for a long throw.
For a long throw there. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do here. Hopefully he doesn't slip with all this rain.
Uranga in the box, looking to be an option, but it goes
And the
past
passer! And Dadinho heavy on the shot.
Another opportunity squandered for Potros. We've seen time and again, but that one could not have been handed to him. Closer, just not able to keep it down. So we've seen multiple opportunities missed from Dadinho. Not his best game so far, but still has time to get another opportunity. Here's Sayer.
And Sayer with the opportunity here.
Has a runner going forward. Now Mattis tries to find Pegador, but can't get it through Green. Good work from this back line from Revolution. Been very strong today. Had some moments of weakness, but either Ward has come into play to save them or missed opportunities from Potros. Another long throw, but this time Charles gets his head to it. And Green elects to play it out to safety in the corner kick for Potros. So we'll say half safety as they still have to deal with the corner kick.
And that'll be Potros' 6th corner for this game. So definitely going to need to see something out of one of these.
Jake Sayer coming over to take it. Has options in the box. Uranga, Maris, Dadinho, Witten trying to get across to the front post. Goes to the back post. Uranga up, but doesn't get his head to it. Cleared by Revolution. A chance for a counterattack as they get the ball forward. Hernandez there to clear it up. Only as far as I believe that's Palmer.
Georgia Revolution looking on the counter. Sending the pass, but unable to get there. A potentially dangerous play.
Scarrett not able to control. And to be clear, we've got Alike Scarrett is the one in the back line, and we got Elaine Scarrett, the one in the front. So that was Elaine Scarrett who couldn't control. 4 changes for Potros. I believe 3 changes for Revolution.
Ooh,
hard challenge in
hard challenge there. And
yellow card is going to be shown to Palmer.
Yeah, we're going to see a yellow there on Palmer.
Uranga stretching a little bit, might need sub and we'll go into the final 20 minutes of the match.
Playing out the back there.
Boompresser.
Compressor finding Dadinho. Dadinho heavy on the touch there though. Looking to control. Getting it to Uranga. Uranga looking for the cross. Andrew finding Mattis.
Wide to Sayer. Has 4 players in front of him. 4 options, but needs to get the chance to find one of them. Here's Valenzuela again.
Finding Mattis again. Mattis playing, I believe that's Andrew?
Andre.
Andre. Yes, sir. Ah, mistake there. Corona playing a little high there. Opting to get it out left. Uranga. Hernandez. Georgia Revolution.
Uranga getting a foot in. Falls to Witten. Witten trying to match with Dadinho now.
An incredible pass from Dadinho there, though.
Valenzuela coming away with it.
A little miscommunication there.
Valenzuela still going, but didn't have the runner with him.
Yeah, and it looked like they were trying to play together there, but some small miscommunication there.
And now we will see Uranga be replaced. I believe that's Jorge Herrera, one of the new players coming in. So the first player making his debut today for Potros, Jorge Herrera, coming in to replace Benjamin Uranga on the back line.
And this will be the first time I get to see Herrera play. Valenzuela receiving the head, getting it to Dadinho. Dadinho looking for Valenzuela. Oh, but heavy on the pass there.
5 changes for Potros, only 2 remaining. Revolution, I believe, with 4 changes, or maybe 3, so still have more options, but right now doing a good job defensively, may not want to make any changes unless they need to. Long throw in, looking for the winger, but Boom Prasert there to head. Now played forward.
And a heavy ball sent out to the back line, but a good job there, headed to Verona. Verona opting for the quick throw back to Andre. Andre sending it to Mattis. Mattis, heavy on the pass there.
Yeah, Witten's not going to get to it.
Unfortunately, Witten won't be there to receive it.
Goal kick.
Goal kick from Ford. Oh, bit of a slip there, I believe, from Boom Presser.
Yeah, a little bit of a wrestle. A little bit of a wrestle in the midfield as the ball bounced in, and Boom Prasert didn't allow the player to turn. And we're going to see a sub now, and actually Lewis Green is going to be one of the subs. One of those strong backline center backs. Looks like he's grabbing his leg as well. Going to need a sub. Again, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of players still getting into the match fitness as this is the first game of the season. Some teams had a longer preseason than others. So fitness is going to play a part in some of these early matches of the season as they build it up. So Green having to be replaced. Not sure who the replacement was. We'll try to get confirmation on that. Ball rolls out for a goal kick. Looks like number 4 is the one who came in, so that's Justin Dees.
And Verona opting to play it short there. Valenzuela finding Boom Presser. Dadinho showing some aggression there, but eventually ball going out and resulting in a Georgia Revolution throw-in. Georgia Revolution looking to attack here, trying to find a pass. But Potro's back line doing a great job there. I believe that's Sawyer sending it out wide. Witten, heavy on the pass there.
Yeah, we've seen multiple of those in the last few minutes where that forward pass is just too heavy and the next player's not able to get to it.
Throw in here for Georgia Revolution. Finds his player. Good job from Dadinho there, though, heading the ball forward. No, that was Andre. Huge pass there, but Boom Presser there to get the reception.
Tries to play forward, Witten there. Dees gets up. Now back to Sayer. Goes back to Herrera.
Herrera playing it calmly. Fighting Valenzuela. Playing it out to Andre. That's Sayer. Missed touch off Sayer. Andre there to receive the ball off of, I believe that's Hernandez. Valenzuela pushing the ball forward. Looking on the right. Cross there back to Valenzuela. And a defensive effort there from Georgia Revolution, getting the ball out, resulting in a throw-in. I believe that's going to be Andre taking the throw-in.
Yeah, we saw the last opportunity came from his throw.
Absolutely, long throw-in. Let's see what he can do with it. Another one.
Charles up. Valenzuela
getting back to Andre. Andre sending it in. Option there for Dadinho. Dadinho finding Witten. And the ball kicked out from the Georgia Revolution defense. Cross back in. Once again, though, that defense in the way. Herrera getting the ball to Valenzuela. Georgia Revolution exhibiting some pressure there as they look for a counter.
Great tackle.
Huge slide from Boom Presser.
There's a chance for Mattis to go forward, but his passes takes a slip as he sent it. Gonna go to Ward. Ward's gonna take his time as take a few seconds off the clock. So we've definitely seen some growth from Revolution from last season. I think they've realized from their poor form at the end of the season that it's a tougher league than they're used to for most of these players, and they came into the season with a different philosophy, it looks like, focusing on defense, making sure that they're set up well organized.
Verona playing his short to Herrera. Getting out wide to Hernandez. And I believe that's Sawyer. Sending it to Witten. But a push in the back there, foul called.
And Jake Sayer coming in for Van Buskirk has changed also the complexion of this game, a little bit different style of the two players. Sayer definitely trying to connect a little bit more through the lines, whereas Van Buskirk kind of was conducting it from the back and looking for those loose runners. As this game kind of tightens up, Sayer is definitely going to help and offer something a little bit different. The time is running out as we reach the final 10 minutes of this match, plus added time. Revolution still holding on to the 1-goal lead.
Mattis with the pass to Dadinho, finds Dadinho. Dadinho 1v1, let's see what he can do with it.
And he's gonna win a penalty.
And he's gonna win a penalty. Dadinho with the penalty.
And the yellow card.
But let's hope Dadinho's okay as he went down hard there.
So Mattis picking out that run from Dadinho. Dadinho with some space, goes 1v1 with Charles, feints in, gets past him, and the tackle was just too late. Wins the penalty kick for Potros, and this is their lifeline late into the match. 81st minute, this is their chance to get back level with a few minutes to go. They've got to put it past Joshua Ward. Jake Sayer has the ball in his hands currently.
And we're going to see who takes this PK as well. Yep, it's going to be Sayer, I believe.
Dadinho back on his feet.
Yeah, good to see Dadinho okay, though. And it actually might be Dadinho taking it. Dadinho, time for him to make up. Dadinho lining up for the shot. And here we go. Dadinho has it, and it's in the back of the net, ladies and gentlemen. Potros won.
Goal for Potros. Mark Dadinho Bino extending his lead at the top of the goal scoring charts for Potros, putting them back level with about 8 minutes to go plus added time. This is going to be an exciting end to this match.
Absolutely, and a huge pass to Dadinho as he received it. Tried to beat Charles back there, but he ended up sliding, fouling him in the box, and sure enough, a PK to Dadinho. And Dadinho calmly puts it in the back of the net.
Revolution trying to go forward right away from the kickoff, but Boom Presser there to let it go off for a goal kick, and now this game is right back where we started, wide open once again.
And At minute 82 or 81, it ends up being 1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me do the referee.
A little bit of a delay as we're looking for the game ball. I'm not gonna put it down. Looks, has options. Goes short to Hernandez. Darinho on the ball once again.
Finding Darinho.
Sayer going back to Hernandez. Now Herrera.
Herrera on it. Looking for options. Long ball sent there to Mattis.
Charles getting his head to it.
Huge guy there, just getting over him. Andre looking for a throw-in. To Mattis. Mattis looking for an option here as he gets the turn with the pass to win. Georgia Revolution defense though, once again, right there. Andre showing some effort there.
But a foul called against him. Dixon gonna take it. Looking to go long, but Herrera was aware to it. Now Mattis.
Mattis receiving the ball. Looking for another option.
A nice turn.
Oh.
Got pulled down in the process, but no foul given.
Andre receiving the ball.
His touch was a little bit heavy. Makes up for it.
Heavy foot there. Boom presser receiving the ball. Getting it to Sayer. Sayer sending it.
Yeah, no, not getting past Charles once again, but second ball back to Sayer. Trying to continue. Loses it there.
Looks like we have a bit of a counter for Georgia Revolution. It's 4 press hard. Maybe even 5. Looking for options here.
Hernandez getting the tackle
Huge
in.
slide there from Hernandez as he keeps the ball out of the back of the net. But here we are conceding a corner kick where it just so happened the first goal went in. So this is going to be dangerous.
Charles making his way, the goal scorer getting his way forward. So Charles on both ends, scoring the goal for Revolution and also conceding the penalty for Potros' goal. You can see the 4th corner of the match for Revolution. A back and forth match, still wide open as we reach the final 5 minutes.
And let's see what this corner does is they've been dangerous.
I'm gonna have a talking to referee Christopher Haggerty, talking to Valenzuela and Charles. You can see the height difference there.
What a height difference.
Even the referee Haggerty looks kind of short compared to Charles, but Haggerty's not a short ref either.
What a difference as he stands in there.
Has to be a good service. Comes in, pass. Dees is the one who gets to it, but can't get it towards the goal. But it's going to be another corner according to the referee. I think the referee was the only one who thought it was a corner. Both teams were ready for the goal. We're getting set up for the goal kick.
Another dangerous opportunity.
This time from the opposite side where they scored from the first goal.
Definitely can't keep giving those away as Revolution has proven they're dangerous on it.
Another talking to from the referee.
No, they've been extremely aggressive in the box, both teams.
Yeah, neither of these teams want to lose this match. Both of them want to go for the win as well.
There's Charles again. Look as he towers over that back line.
And all the way across.
A great job there from Witten, but a shot! Oh, and off target there.
And we're going to see a substitute, I believe. Potros. Martin Bino is going to be the one replacing. Nixon Condolo is going to be the one to replace him. Another player making his debut for Potros.
It's going to be interesting to see as Mark Bernou is that creative player for Potros right now. So let's see what they generate off of
It
this.
looks like that's going to see Sayer push up to the front line. So Condolo will come into the midfield. Sayer will go forward to replace Darinho. Could be a
Mistake
case of tired
there.
legs. Yeah, Hernandez was there to clean up. Now Andre looking to try to get out. A run here from Sayer.
Long pass there, but straight to Charles.
Pressure from Sayer. He's still going.
Sayer pushing hard. A pass there. Pass and a half from Georgia Revolution, but results in a throw in from Potros as he couldn't quite get to it. Throwing from, I believe that's Boone.
And looking for options. Forced to go long, but no Potros player up there with Charles. He's going to have some time to control it, but a little bit of a heavy pass to Ward. And now Ward's heavy pass to D's. They got to deal with this. They managed to.
Couldn't quite get past Potros player
I
there.
believe that was Redmond trying to turn, not able to get the turn. And now Witten getting pushed off the ball, but no foul against him either. And Reda picking that one out.
Mattis. And a pass
Condolo
there.
wide to Andre. Andre with a good touch in front of him and can run forward with it. Oh, not a great cross.
But straight to Charles once again. Condolo trying to get there.
Yeah, the speed from Dixon is getting past, but
Ooh, heavy pass there though from Dixon.
yeah, we've seen it from both sides now. Opportunities to create some danger wasted by these heavy passes.
Here we are reaching the final, I would say, 2 minutes of the game. Regular time. We're gonna wait to see what the ref adds for extra time.
Let's see if we can get an indicator when it comes down to it. Jake Sayer going to be on the throw. Tries to find Witten. Newman gets his head to it now.
And a heavy touch there. I believe that's Hernandez receiving the yellow.
So I believe that's the first yellow card for Potros in the second half. A chance for a free kick here from Revolution as we reach the 90th minute. We're 89 and 30 seconds, so almost there. Dixon over the free kick.
These are dangerous.
We're looking at about 34 yards to goal. Might elect to go for the cross. Has Charles up there. And we enter added time. No indicator from the referee yet. We might get it after the free kick as the shot comes in. Not a very difficult shot.
But straight into the hands of Verona.
Yeah, not a lot of power on that one. From that distance, it's going to be very difficult.
And a long pass there from Verona.
Yeah, Dees was there on the end of it, but falls to Boom Presser.
Boom Presser finding Witten. Witten going on a run. And a huge slide there. Mattis receives it. Beats him with the pass. Witten there. Looking for options. Is Witten. Crosses it. Finds Andre. Oh, and a slip there from Andre. Unable to get the ball there. I believe that's a foul being called. Still no time told from the ref.
Currently in added time. We might have missed the indicator from the ref on added time, but so far we're just going based on feeling. I would say probably about 4 minutes.
I would have to say, based off of the time missed from the penalty, I would say anywhere between 4 to 6 minutes.
Justin D is going to be putting this one back into play. Revolution getting players forward, trying to get numbers and get something into the box. All the way past, but Boom Presser gets his head to it, and that's going to be a throw-in. They're going to probably keep all these players forward and try to create from the throw-in and see if they're able to get anything.
Throw-in, I think they're posturing up for a long one. Oh, good job there from Potros defense. Heavy on the touch there, though. Another Georgia Revolution throw-in. Opts to go quick, but the ref's not having it.
I think that was the second ball on the field, I believe. Now the ball's thrown into the box. Flicked on. Hernandez has to send it out for a corner.
Which is dangerous.
Revolution with an opportunity here to snatch the 3 points.
And with this one all tied up on corners, 6 corners Potros have received, and this will be the 6th for Revolution. Dangerous.
Back to the back post, back
And
across.
Verona!
Into the hands of Verona.
And Verona with the huge save there.
Ball's going to be stopped, the player down. I believe that's Dante Andre, I believe, who's down.
Let's hope Andre's okay.
I believe that's Andre. It's getting stretched out a little bit. Well, he gets some attention. Let's look at that opportunity again from that corner. But dealt with well. You can see a clear height difference between the two teams. Fell to the back post. Looks like it took a touch on Sayer, or actually Witten, and Verona having to dive across, get a touch to it, and then the second ball falls into his hands while he's in the ground.
And happy to see Andre's okay.
Yeah, Andre back on his feet. The drop ball with Verona, probably another minute going to be added because of that right there. Now Valenzuela. We're already 4 minutes into added time.
Andre going on a run now.
Wins a free kick. Fouled by Dixon.
Valenzuela looking to take this free kick.
Getting the ball forward.
Valenzuela pushing it forward, looking for options. Charles refusing. Sayer.
Not able to control that ball, but still fighting for it. Gives away a free kick. Charles gonna play quick this time. A little bit of a
pass
misplay
is there.
but Verona's gonna get to it.
And a good job from Verona coming out, receiving that ball.
Gonna elect to go long. Looking for Witten. It bounces
Charles
past Charles.
missing.
Scare it now.
Scarrett with the mistake.
Pegador.
Pegador.
A great tackle there.
Huge tackle
I believe
there.
that was Stevenson who made that tackle. Last ditch tackle. Another long ball put in with speed there from Redmond. Is he going to get to it? Verona's off his line. Verona! Save.
Incredible save from Verona, my goodness.
Somehow the ball stayed in play as well. Now quick throw in. Opportunity. Now currently 5 minutes past and added time into the 6th minute of added time. Play continuing. Oh,
And a penalty.
No way.
Right in the last minute of the game, a penalty called for Georgia or for Potros, and Georgia Revolution receiving it.
Yeah, Potros protests from the Potros players. As let's see if we can get that one again.
And I couldn't quite see who tackled there.
It was Hernandez the one who got called for it.
And we're gonna need to see something from Verona.
A little bit, in my opinion, soft.
I would have to agree, but you know, let's see Verona.
But you know, Hernandez gave away a penalty in the playoffs, a very similar situation. Gave away a penalty in preseason, a similar situation. So he's got to learn from his mistakes. Did it again. It's got to be something to look at.
And we're here to see. Let's see if Verona can keep it out of the back of the net.
Salcedo is going to be the one to step up to take it.
In the stadium, quiet. Salcedo shoots. Oh, and Verona dove the right way, but couldn't quite get there in time. And they're celebrating as if they won the World Cup.
Oh, that was a great penalty there from Martin Salcedo. We'll see the replay on that one. But disappointing for us Potros fans late in this game to see that penalty called against.
Salcedo shoots.
Great finish into the goal. Verona went the right way, but
Just couldn't quite get there.
yeah, no goalkeeper stopping that one. Revolution with the late potential winner. We'll see how much time is allowed to play after. Not much, I suppose, but maybe one opportunity to try to get a point away.
Waste some time with the subs.
And opting to play it quickly there. Mattis receiving the ball, looking for an option. Good pass there.
Looking for a chance to get a cross in. This time Boom Presser, no, but the ball's already out of bounds, according to the assistant referee. And there goes the
And
final
that's
whistle.
the final whistle. Georgia Revolution taking the game 2 to Potros 1.
Wait, hold on, actually. Not a final whistle, actually. It's going to be a Potros throw-in. Sorry, we saw the referee put his hands up. Looked like he was going to blow for the final whistle, but it actually was determining which way the throw-in was going to go. And now a chance for Potros. One more opportunity. Goes back to Herrera. Has to get a ball into the box here. Puts one in.
Ball's in.
Fitting in behind
Charles,
yeah.
always there.
And now a chance for a counter. Good work there from Herrera. Wins the free kick. Play continues now into the 9th minute of added time. Actually into the 10th minute of added time. 9 minutes already passed. They'll have to get this one up the field as quick as they can.
He receives it there.
Wins the throw-in. Perhaps one more chance for Potros to get a point out of this match. But here's Valenzuela. And Mattis back to Valenzuela. Has to keep going, gets fouled, but the play continues and free kick is going to be called. So now a free kick for Potros.
And Valenzuela, let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, that was definitely a hard challenge. And a little bit of a tussle here. Let's see what's going on. Some heated play is that really hard challenge on Valenzuela. Yellow card shown to Dante Andre. Valenzuela still on the ground. He took a really hard hit. We tried to get a replay and I don't know if we got it in on time.
Venezuela.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see right here.
Mattis
Valenzuela took the ball forward.
has to keep
Really
going,
hard
gets
challenge.
fouled, but play
I believe that
continues.
was-
Free kick is going to be
It's a little hard to tell who it was. I believe it was Scarrett, the one who entered. Elaine Scarrett. Everyone's going to get forward on this one.
Yeah, and I believe this might be the final play given. As we're reaching on 10 minutes now.
We're actually in the 11th minute of added time. Pedro Valenzuela still down. Potros still has one sub remaining. Not sure if they're going to use it here. I believe they have one sub remaining, if I'm not mistaken. Valenzuela now getting back up to his feet, limping forward. And Sayer and Witten over the ball. This has to be the final kick of the game.
Absolutely.
Can Potros rescue a point? Witten lining up for it. Looks like he's going for
Looks like he's gonna go for it. Let's see it.
Sayer instead. No, not gonna be it.
Way
That's
too
gonna be
high there. And
That's
that's the
gonna be
game, ladies and gentlemen. Georgia Revolution 2, Potros 1.
So not the result that Potros would have wanted to defend their title coming back in this spring season. From the spring season in this fall season, but Georgia Revolution coming out with a very strong defense. Got a goal from a corner kick through Luke Charles, a late winner on the penalty kick from Martin Salcedo. A bit of controversy in between, but it's going to end up being a Georgia Revolution win. Potros, a new season, already starting with a loss, not able to repeat their perfect record at home. But a long season ahead of them. They travel next week to Locust Grove High School to take on Albion Soccer Club. Chance to bounce back with new coach, new players. A lot of things to learn from this match. A lot of, really, I think it comes down to the chances that were missed.
Absolutely, you can't. Multiple chances and multiple opportunities, but quite frankly, just you can't miss those. A lot of that shots that boiled down to just take some time and have it.
And a yellow card shown, I believe it was to the coach. So, thank you for joining us here on the Potros YouTube channel. Unfortunately, not the result that we wanted to start the season, but a long season to go. More opportunities to get back into this match, into the season. So join us next week. We travel away, so we'll try to give you information on that match on our social media. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you at our next home match in 2 weeks here at Marietta High School.
This is Richard Carbajal
And Christopher Oranga, thank you for watching.
signing off.